Okay, hopefully I can do this fast enough.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay, to the island of the beast. We'll deal with him later in a bit.
Alexander decides to brave the boiling pond. And soon realizes a deep sympathy for soup vegetables as he learns the true meaning of being in a stew.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
It looks like Alexander's in a bit of a stew.
Okay, now.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable. Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, 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 ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater. Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree. Alexander rubs the lamp, but nothing happens.
Okay, so we got an old lamp.
As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
There's nothing to do. Alexander picks up the brick.
I'm Alexander of Daventry. Who are you?
What difference does it make? Just come on over here. I'll tell you my life history if you still want to hear it.
I don't remember how to spell the word. uh... Not a trap at all.
Gotcha this time.
Tickets.
Oh.
Next.
That move was slightly erroneous.
That pun was also slightly erroneous. Anyway, we're ignoring that.
You aren't gonna listen to me, are you? Well, we'll just see about that.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
Just.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
Wow, rude.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
You speak strangely, friend.
Strange, my speech is not. Eloquence I speak with.
But who are you? And why are you here?
Away I fly my home from. Lost I am therefore. As my name too, can you guess not? It's what I do this branch with, and the way I speak of.
If you're lost, perhaps I can take you home.
Take me home too? Think not I do. No, you I do not.
Are you sure you don't want me to try to find your home?
Trust you I do not. Stay here I will.
Alexander is carrying, oddly enough, a sentence. It says, "Where are you going?" Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you I do. Go I with you?
And there we go.
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger. One end of the creature resembles a miniature dragon, while the other looks like a possum. What a strange-looking fellow.
A dangling participle. That's what that is, basically. Okay, now use the map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
And Island of
Alexander
Wonder.
feels a strange...
And now we can give this dangling participle to the bookworm nerd over here, and we can get a special book, which we can then trade to the librarian later on for the magic book.
Hello, bookworm. I have something you might be interested in.
Well, what is it this time?
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now.
Is it?
This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Thanks.
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something riddle book. Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside. The book contains riddles and has a page missing. Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing. What was the riddle, he wonders? More importantly, what was the answer?
Okay, now that we got that, we need to go now to... I'm thinking. Okay, yeah.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Back to down to the crown again. Because, if I remember correctly, there is a... Yeah, there's a couple things we need to do. First off... Oh, Jawa's there again.
Jolo, How fare you, and what news have you from the castle?
Prince Alex, how I fare is close to boiling. Have you seen the wedding proclamations around the village? I've heard rumors of the wedding, of course, but I didn't want to believe it, and I never thought it would be so soon.
Cosima. Married. Oh, it is an unpleasant thing to swallow, friend. If only I knew Cosima wished it. Tell me about the Wazir, Jallo.
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliphim had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Cosima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Cosima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Cosima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. I must return to the castle, Prince Alex, and you to your wanderings. May we both fare well.
Okay, well, Joe goes and pays attention to what's going on within the castle. Good guy. Anyway, let's see. Where is... There it is.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Okay. And since we got it, we might as well take a quick look at it. Magic paint spell.
This is the first page.
Okay. Make rain spell. Charm a creature of the night spell.
This is the last page. This is the last page.
Yep, there's only 3 spells in the entire game. Anyway, we can't quite do anything with them right now. So, back to the pawn shop.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
We don't need this flute anymore.
Would you...
Alexander.
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
Thank you.
Okay, now we got a tinderbox for lighting and whatnot. Let's see if I can remember what to do next. Do I have everything for that? I think I do, actually. Yep, yes I do. Is there anything else I can do beforehand, though? I think there is, yes. Okay.
There's no reason. Alexander. Nothing happens. Apparently, the map won't teleport its user anywhere except the other islands. It's probably just as well. Who knows what might be in those mists?
Okay, so yeah, I think that's literally what we have to do next. Okay, then.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Wait a minute. I think I might almost made a mistake here. Let me think. Yeah, let's go there just to be on the safe side.
Alexander feels a
Another one. One of the items disappeared.
Alexander would love to sit a spell, but he's a tad.
No, I want to get the item that's over there.
Alexander takes the teacup.
Now, this is what I wanted to check.
Checkmate! Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land? That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out!
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send a lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness? I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury.
This argument is just stupid.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Yeah, boy.
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
Quiet, Your Highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence.
Oh.
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
Yeah.
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf. The scarf is made of red silk.
Okay, now I know for sure that I have everything I need. Deal with all this later. Actually, can I safely deal with that now, actually? Actually, I'm gonna do that later to be safe. Okay.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Out into the mountains.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates.
There appears to be no way past the cliffs. Though roughly hewn, the cliffs do not provide regular handholds for climbing, and they seem otherwise impenetrable. The granite cliffs cannot be scaled by hand.
Okay, then. This has been Vise, and I'll see you guys next time when we finally take on the logic cliffs. These are the puzzles. The copyright is basically the game's version of the copyright protection, since all the puzzles are within those guidebooks and whatnot. So, this has been Vise, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.